live.
Okay, upload and then we'll screen it first. Yeah, yeah. Cuma kecil ini. Cuma apa? Kau lagi keras ni, tak long. Yes, yes. Yes. Come. Waiting for you. Madam. Press. Come. Our media partner Syllad is hosting this video live. So, for your knowledge. Our media. Dr. Bonnie, those for Dr. to kindly come on stage with us, please. Today is a
I'm maintaining distance.
First. Yeah. Yeah.
Officers from the media friends. As the world continues to confront an unprecedented crisis, one inspiring trend is emerging: the selfless commitment made by our healthcare workers, essential service workers, forever in the best of themselves. Care and help a visible healer. Now, I would like to
Right with me is a hymn which is used to be performed by the Indian military bands on beating the retreat ceremony on 29 January since 1950. This hymn is played to mark the end of Republic Day celebrations every year at WJHDEF in the national capital. This hymn, which as Eric Rowley puts it, looks death itself in the face and embodies the human craving for companionship in extremis. This tune was one of Mahatma Gandhi's favorite hymns. And as we celebrate the 150th year of Gandhi's birth, this hymn talks of strength that is needed by those who feel vulnerable, insecure, bereft. It is about wanting to survive and to overcome greed. The words are universal, the tune human, an apt inspirational tune for COVID warriors who battle.
We are observing today the official screening and the launching of the police music video global pandemic COVID-19. This video has been made taking all the safety precautions, learn from time to time, hygiene, social distancing, golf etiquette, and of media equipments. The artists, both husband and wife, advocate the need to follow all preventive measures to prevent the spread of the virus. The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. Now, I would like to hand over the entire proceeding to our Honorable Superintendent of Police, WJHDEF Hills, Lakador Syiem, MPS.
Thank you, Madam. You have heard about the video, and before we screen, before we ask Dr. Helen, who is the district surveillance officer, to screen this video, to click the button and screen this video, I would like to offer my thanks and gratitude to all those who have made this tribute video a success. First and foremost, I would like to thank our two artists, husband and wife duo of Lyngkit Lyngdoh and Dr. Bonnie T. Hinge. Dr. Bonnie and Lyngkit, they understand and they know the difficulties that people, that frontline warriors face in this fight against the pandemic. We are grateful for the music, for the recording, and for the mixing. We are grateful to Heitmu Aikau, who has done his best at the Modern Expression Studios, Lakador. We are grateful to the director of photography and who's done the editing, that is Daniel P. Gatpo. And we are also grateful to our camera assistant who helped us in the Garo Hills shoot, that is A. Tegite Sangma. I am extremely grateful to my colleagues who, as executive producers, have helped in this tribute video, that is Stephen A. Rinja, MPS, Commandant, 2nd MLP Battalion, Abraham T. Sangma, MPS, Superintendent of Police, North Garo Hills, Bikram D. Marak, MPS, Superintendent of Police, Traffic City, East Khasi Hills. For the research and for the direction assistant, I am extremely grateful to Crescency W. Lyngdoh, MPS, Deputy Superintendent Police, Crime, West Jaintia Hills. Through her research and through her assistance in the direction, we were able to complete the shoot in time. Our special thanks goes to the Deputy Commissioner and the District Administration, West Jaintia Hills District, the Chief Executive Officer, Jowai Municipal Board, Kong Manners, who is here with us, the District Disaster Management Authority, West Jaintia Hills District, the Health Department, West Jaintia Hills District, the Sports Department, West Jaintia Hills District, State Bank of India, Ralyang Branch, our friends and my personal friends, the Bonfire Buddies, Dr. Helen J. Uriah and Dhiren J. Uriah, Dr. Henry B. Nongrum and Dr. Valerie J. Lalu, One Careful Dakhar, Junmon Paswet, Albana Rimsu, Desling Amse, David Century from Mumbai, and Saurabh Saxena from New Delhi, who assisted us in the recording and in the mixing of this video. And we are also indebted to Civil Hospital Yalong, MCH Hospital Jowai, Dr. Norman Tunnel Hospital Jowai, Nazareth Hospital Shillong, Holy Cross Hospital Tura, St. Aloysius Hospital Umulong, who has allowed us to film in their premises. We give credit for the archive footage to DD News and Electric, and we are grateful to DIPR of West Jaintia Hills District, the media houses and the media persons in West Jaintia Hills District, who has always supported our ventures. And last but not the least, we are thankful and grateful to all the officers of different departments, the police personnel, and our friends who have assisted us in the making of this video. If I have inadvertently left out anyone, my special thanks and my best thanks goes to you. At this stage, I would request Dr. Helen to kindly launch the music video so that we can screen. Kardana, please, if you could switch off the lights.
where the mind is without fear and the head is held high, where knowledge is free, where the world has not been broken up into fragments by narrow domestic walls, where words come out from the depth of truth, where tireless striving stretches its arms towards perfection, where the clear stream of reason has not lost its way into the dreary desert sand of dead habit, where the mind is led forward by thee into ever widening thought and action, into that heaven of freedom, my Father, let my country awake. Into that heaven of freedom, my Father, let my country awake.
Thank you so much for the response and for the help that all of you have given. We are grateful indeed to all the frontline workers, doctors, the nurses, the sanitary workers, the magistrates, each and every one, our media friends. It is because of you that working together as a family, I am sure that we will be able to overcome this pandemic. Our first video has been titled, "We Shall Overcome," and it has shown us going beyond the call of duty. And here, all the other frontline workers also have gone beyond the call of duty. And I am sure that each and every one of us, as we perform our duties, God will abide with us. At this stage, I would request Dr. Helen, before we officially launch it in our YouTube and social media pages, I request Dr. Helen to say a few words, please.
Thank you so much. I'm speechless, actually. I mean, your enthusiasm, sir, and your leadership is, I mean, I have no words to say to express my thanks for such a beautiful tribute to society. It's not just about a doctor, it's not just about nurses, it's not just about police, it's not just about our administrators or the media or our delivery personnel during the time of the lockdown. I mean, you brought me to tears because this just shows that we're all human. We're all human, and each of us have a role to play when push comes to shove, when we have a common enemy, and our common enemy is this virus that is so mysterious and that is, I mean, difficult to understand. And this video, I hope, is going to show the community as a whole the need for each and every one of us to work as individuals. Start with me, and then with my family, and then in my community, in our offices, in our institutions, and eventually in our society. And together, yes, maintaining social distancing, protecting ourselves with our masks when we go out, washing our hands in order to drive away the germs, and just maintaining a clean environment. And for all those who are sick, who are vulnerable, for all those who have comorbidities, who are at risk, who are more vulnerable, let us all contribute. Let us all help them in whichever way that we can, so that they will not be at risk, that they will not get this virus. I think if each and every one of us is responsible, each and every one of us considers our fellow men as precious, just as we wouldn't want it to come to our families, we should also think about it not going to other families as well. So it is an individual contribution, and we have to all contribute responsibly as citizens of India.
Thank you very much, Doctor. And on behalf of the police department, we are very grateful to you. In fact, for time to time, we always ask you and disturb you with a lot of questions, how to protect ourselves. And when it comes to this pandemic, we are, we are at a loss. We really don't know what to do. But thanks to you, you've helped us, and you've, advised us on the various things that we should do. Thank you so much. Before we launch, as I said, our official social media pages, I would request our ADM, Srimati R.S. Manners, who's also the Chief Executive Officer of Joa Municipal Board, to kindly say a few words on this occasion, please.
I would like to say a big thank you to our SP here, who has given us the opportunity to be a part of this beautiful sharing, and especially in this video, which shows the video which is a tribute to all the health workers who are in the front line, a tribute to also to all the frontline workers who are from all walks of life, right from the health workers, the doctors, the nurses, right to the executive forces, which are our policemen, who, although their role is in seeing the law and order, despite that they are fighting with us against this pandemic. Our thanks to all our officers who are from different departments, who have left their work to be together in this fight against the virus, which is in fact a help for societies. We thank all our media friends who have been all along side by side with us. We thank also all our friends from the local bodies, especially from our municipal board also, who, despite many handicaps, they have also led their works. And apart from all that, each and everyone at home who has been obedient to the basic concession, to the executive process, amidst all the lockdown, amidst all the hardships which they are facing, they have obeyed and they have been at home, which is a big help for our country, for our state, for our district, to curb all the incidences which is, as we have seen, has tremendously come down, and they have been able to curb all the incidences. So once again, I would like to applaud each and every one of us who are here, and especially to the family members who have sacrifices their children. We are all part of our family who has been sacrifices. From our side, not only ourselves who are here, who are fighting, but even our children we have given. So the same also for the parents who are at home, giving their children and not succumbing to any societal anguish which they are facing. So once again, let us once more, amidst this fight, we will go ahead with it and hope to come out successfully and have a better society, a healthy society, which is making a healthy world also. So with these few words, thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am, once again for your help and assistance whenever we need, whatever we need, and whatever time that we need you, you're always there for us. Thank you on behalf of the police department for your assistance and help with us. Before we upload it, we are having a slight problem with the internet connection. So we'll wait for a few minutes for the internet connection to be uploaded before we formally launch it. And I would like to express my thanks and gratitude once again to each and every one of you who have contributed to the making of this tribute video, as well as in this fight against COVID-19. As we have shown in our tribute video, that we need to work as a family, and humanity as a family. If all of us work together, I am 100% sure that we will be able to beat this virus. With these few words, I request you to kindly wait for a few minutes while the video uploads, so that we request Kongrimaya to formally launch it into our social media pages. Thank you for your time. Thank you for coming and being with us today. Thank you. We can watch it again, I think. There's a slight problem with the internet, yes.
where the mind is without fear and the head is held high, where knowledge is free, where the world has not been broken up into fragments by narrow domestic walls, where words come out from the depth of truth, where tireless striving stretches its arms towards perfection, where the clear stream of reason has not lost its way into the dreary desert sand of dead habit, where the mind is led forward by thee into ever widening thought and action, into that heaven of freedom, my Father, let my country awake. Into that heaven of freedom, my Father, let my country awake.
Thank you so much. So I think we just have a little bit more of for the uploading. Facebook is ready to upload and YouTube a little bit more. So let us have